All right, so today on Review Time with Tim, I got two limited edition cup of noodles. We have the Kansas barbecue noodle flavoring and the Texas barbecue. If you're looking at purchasing these products, please click that floating icon or the link below. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Because if you're into noodles, well, I have 90 plus ramen noodle reviews on my YouTube homepage, Noodle Time. All right, let's get it. Now, one might ask, what's the difference between Kansas style barbecue and, of course, Texas style barbecue? Well, it kind of comes down to the flavor profile of the barbecue that's being used, but this is cup of noodles. So how is this going to play out? I'm kind of hoping the Kansas City, more known for its sweet and savory type of flavors, tanginess, versus a Texas barbecue style, which is more known for its peppery, meaty flavors. I think it's going to be hard to tell the flavor profile apart, other than the fact that I'm expecting the Kansas City barbecue to have that sweet and tanginess to it, like Kansas City barbecue would, versus a Texas one where I'm expecting more of a beef profile, which looks like there's some type of beef located on this, and more of a peppery, savory taste to it. So I'm thinking more beef and more peppery, more sweet and more tangy. The Texas barbecue cup of noodles is coming in at 380 calories. The Kansas barbecue also coming in at 380 calories. So equal calories coming out of both of these cup of noodles. Double review today. Now, according to the packaging, you can put these in the microwave, but I'm not going to be a microwave savage, and I'm going to continue to use the boiling hot water. The smell difference, automatic. This has a tangier smell to it. Ooh, hot water, hot water. All right, so first up, I got the Texas barbecue. I'm gonna lift the lid here. And the first smell that comes out of this does have a more peppery smell to it. And I'm going to dump some of the water out when I have this bowl here so we can look inside. Now, that way if I spill liquid, which liquid's right there. So if you look inside there, you can see all the beef bits, which is really nice to see. This one is loaded with that dehydrated meat. Smells good. This Texas barbecue smells absolutely fantastic, and my mouth is already starting to water. Again, if you are into ramen noodle or noodle-like reviews, please do check out my YouTube homepage, playlist Noodle Time, where I have over 90 plus noodle reviews. All right, let's see if I can get a pull out of this. Again, cup of noodles, you don't get those epic noodle pulls like you do with some of the other brands. They definitely give you the shorter, stubbier noodles. All right, so here it is. At first taste, I'm getting that little bit of peppery taste kind of hitting me in the top of the roof of my mouth. Very similar flavoring with any of the other typical beef noodles that you would get. Not overly salty for a cup of noodles. I almost want to say I've had this flavor before with like that beef Barrera or whatever it's called. I had years back, and that was the Marara beef flavored one. Probably not saying that correctly. Can never seem to pronounce these things right. The noodle on this is smooth. I'm also getting a hint of sweetness, which you would expect from a barbecue. Just a little hint of sweet. Not heavy. Just a little hint of sweet. This isn't bad. I could definitely see this on a regular rotation on the shelf versus a limited edition. Seven out of 10. I'm going to hit this Texas barbecue one with the 7 out of 10. All right, now let's go over to the Kansas City barbecue. All right, Kansas City barbecue. Now, right away, very distinct, sweeter, tangier smell to this. Right away compared to the Texas one. Yeah. Whew. Wow. Yeah, you can definitely smell the tang on that. All right, let's take a little look inside. Get our bowl for liquid spillage. All right, so there you have it. Inside, oh, we got a little bit peeing a little bit on me. All right. But as you can see, not as much meat or dehydrated meat compared to the Texas brisket style one. Still ample amount of dehydrated meat bits. Let's give it a stir. All right, let's do the noodle pull. See what we got. Ooh. And classic cup of noodle. Baby noodle pull. Said it's got that real sweet smell to it. That's good. I like that. I do like that sweetness to this Kansas City ramen noodle. I'm not really thinking about a flavor that I've already had of this. It's not really bringing much to mind. But I will say, it definitely reminds me more of a Chinese food dish. Almost like a sweet and sour or a type of sweet sriracha almost, but not with the heat. I like this one. I like this one better than the Texas one. I like that sweet flavor to it. That is good. That is good. Wow. Look at that. It's fogging up my glasses. hands down, the Kansas City barbecue one, to me, is the winner of this battle. I'm going 8.5 on the Kansas City barbecue. This cup of noodles, this one should be in a regular rotation. Absolutely. Like, this should be out on the shelves. This is good. The Texas barbecue brisket picture here, I like that too. Also flavorful, but the sweetness and savoriness of this Kansas City cup of noodles just does it for me. I like that sweet and savory, and it's got a little tiny bit of spice and everything nice to it, as I would say. All right, so there you have it, folks. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're looking to purchase either one of these products, hit that icon below or click the link.